Hello and welcome back to the third session here, and this part is actually one of my, I would say one of my favourite levels as well, the swamp trails. Probably because it's nice and greenery, and yeah, we're about to see why. It has quite a few interesting places as well. And I do cut down on the loading screens here because, meh, that's why. And I love the name of this gap here, pretty much free. And it does, it pretty much hands it to you on a plate. And like I was saying before, the thing is with BMX games is that BMXs can go on all terrains. Well, I do know that in real life there is such a thing as a mountain board, which is like a skateboard with like proper big chunky wheels. But anyway, back to BMXs. Yeah, that's a good thing about them. You can sort of it's really fun to jump off all those muddy hills, up and down all these mountainous and rough terrain. It's a shame this game isn't more advanced, because it'd be really cool if we could get like a mud splatter effect as you ride through stuff. But yeah, this is one of the more interesting areas here, the sort of warehouse. Now, what's interesting about this game is that if you play Pro Quest, there'll be a challenge, for example, to wall ride against the doors. And once you do that, the doors to secret areas will open up. And of course, when you go back to play those levels in a session mode, like you see I'm doing here, those areas will be opened up automatically. You know, which is a really nice feature. A lot of the trouble is, it means if I have to play as Dave Mirra, because I played as Dave Mirra to unlock those areas. So when I play a level again in session mode, I have to use Dave Mirra again, because that's the character I unlocked the areas with. Yeah. I like saying that. I say unlock the areas. You can probably gain access to most of these super secret areas anyway. And again, I'm really liking this level here. Lots of green environment. It's it's fun to go up and down all these slopes here, to splatter through the mud. Watch out for the cars, by the way. And speaking of which, you can't do tricks on the cars. Funny enough, they're nothing but hazards. I'm not sure if there is a BMX trick you can do on a moving car. I presume you could hitch onto it and like grab onto it as it goes. I'm thinking there is a challenge where you have to grind on those tree trunks, but sadly not today. And here we have like a super secret special island here, who have to essentially try to jump at an angle to make it across. Now there is like a huge wire on this island, and there is a challenge which involves you grinding along it. Which I love that flip, by the way. But yeah, there's the huge wire you have to grind upon in this level. It's really awkward, because for a start, you just see it going across the river here, but it starts at the very roof of that building I was just on, and there's no proper way to get to that wire. So yeah, just grinding on it is kind of a hassle. But anyway, I sort of finish off with a big jump here. Or don't I? Where am I going? Oh yeah, this jump here, which, yeah, it's okay, I guess. And of course, I guess to 100% this game, you need to complete all the gaps. Again, a common occurrence for many extreme sports games. But yep, a swamp level, really fun, really interesting, lots of interesting jumps. But let's have a quick view of the replay here. Yeah, I do like the Matrix camera. And of course, this game came out around the early 2000s, so I guess that was all the rage. Bullet time. Now, throughout these sessions, you'll be seeing me play as other characters besides Dave Mirra. Especially a few more of the novelty characters, you see. I do like getting to this roof section here, just because in extreme sports games, it's nice to like find these hidden areas while using your extreme skills. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do there, but oh well. Now, I realised I haven't really explained much of the mechanics of this game. But, oh well, I'll save that for the next part. But, yeah, that was the swamp level, and it was really good. Hang on, I'm just trying to find my copy of the game here. There we go. So, yeah, so join me again in the next part.